6:11, look how bright and sunny it still is outside, Blake, and still no coat, just a suit jacket.
Yeah, just the suit today, Juliet. What a beautiful day to kick off the work week. It's coming off a very nice weekend as well. And while temperatures will be a bit cooler come tomorrow, we actually will see our warmest day of the year so far by the end of the week. Yeah, we have more 60s on the way. We'll get to that in just a second, but let's highlight this Monday. Yeah, many of us did climb above 60 degrees, including here in Grand Rapids, 62. Look at Kalamazoo, 66, the high temperature today, 61 even up in Fremont and Big Rapids. The only exception to 60s today here at home was at the lake shore from Muskegon to the north, and even you climbed into the upper 50s. The reasoning, well, we're at that time of the year when we have a warmer air mass overhead. The relatively cooler waters of Lake Michigan does impact you somewhat, and that's what we saw today off that southwest flow off of Lake Michigan, keeping Muskegon, Pentwater up towards Ludington in the upper 50s. But that 62-degree mark here in Grand Rapids, that's the first 60-degree day of the year and our first time since November 19th, 111 days ago, so nearly 1/3 of a year, the last time we cracked 60 degrees here in the greater Grand Rapids area, and for many of us in West Michigan. Along with the warmth, we're enjoying a blue sky much of today, just a few wispy cirrus clouds high up in our atmosphere, nothing of impact, and we're carrying on this mostly sunny sky into the early evening hours. 61 still here in Grand Rapids, 58 at Muskegon. Everyone enjoying a nice Monday evening, and the sun doesn't set now until nearly 7:45 in the evening, as we did spring forward yesterday. The 13 weather ball, it is solid blue. Yes, there will be cooler temperatures in view tomorrow, but really nothing of impact on the horizon. The big reasoning for why we will be cooler tomorrow, well, it's this pesky cold front that's coming through the upper Midwest here at home, and this is going to drop through West Michigan by the end of tonight and switching our wind from the south and west, which we've enjoyed much of today, to due out of the north come tomorrow afternoon. And look at the difference. 60s turn into 70s, even 80s here in Omaha. But there's the warm front, or the cold front, and you can see the difference. 71 degrees here in South Dakota. You go up just to the northern half of North Dakota and especially into the Winnipeg area. Yeah, they're down into the teens. So this cold front has a bit of a bite to it. Numbers tonight, as we continue that southwest flow, will remain on the mild side. We only fall to around 40 degrees by the end of tonight. Look what happens tomorrow. The cold front comes through, the winds turn to the north, and yeah, there's not much of a climb tomorrow. I still feel optimistic that from I-96 to the south, numbers will climb into the middle to upper 40s, but as you make your way towards US 10, really Big Rapids to the north, it might be a struggle to even climb out of the upper 30s as tomorrow goes on. So the cold front will come through tonight, but it does not provide any precipitation, just a few clouds at best by daybreak tomorrow. We're back to more sunshine as Tuesday goes on, and kind of a similar look for our Wednesday. Some morning clouds giving way to sunshine as we head into the afternoon. Now, numbers will be a little bit all over the place as this week goes on. Yes, cooler tomorrow. We stabilize into the lower 50s come Wednesday, and then we soar right back into the 60s Thursday into Friday, and it's not out of the question. Friday, we see our first 70-degree day of the year before numbers take a nosedive towards the end of the weekend, so typical for this time of the year. Hour by hour late in the week, we will be quiet on Thursday, warm on Friday, but remaining dry. There will be thunderstorms to our south and west. Actually, a fair potential for some severe weather. Parts of Iowa, Illinois, and Missouri, places southward. We're not anticipating any severe weather here in West Michigan as a warm front drives through Friday night into Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised some thunderstorms, but nothing that screams severe weather. That will push out of here Saturday morning, and then we're left with some wind Saturday afternoon as we hold on to one more day of warmth, and then the cold front of that system comes through, and then finally we fall back into the 30s by the end of the weekend. Numbers tomorrow, bit of a range here at home, dependent on where you're at. Upper 30s to lower 40s near US 10, still holding on to 40s, even some lower 50s as you go towards I-94. 13 on your side, 7-day forecast. Seesaw in terms of temperatures the rest of the week, and then finally our next chance of rain, some storms Friday night and the Saturday. Juliet, you know how it is. I've been telling this to you the last 2-3 weeks. It's March, it's typical, but sure has been nice here on this Monday.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Blake.